Hey dudes, what's up? It's Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Gala Glory. Last time, we lost the friendly match, which no one really cares about because we got off to a great start in the Turkish Super League, beating Denizlispor 1-0, winning 2-1 in a tough away game against Trabzonspor. Florin Andone in particular has started off the season really well. So we've got 6 points out of 6, and today we will play 2 more league games. First of all, at home to Yeni Malatyaspor. Then we've got an international break before we play away against Kayserispor. And then we start our Champions League campaign, but we do not know who's in our group yet. And we will find that out in this episode as well. Nice to see Man United winning. Oh, I didn't even realise, I can't even remember that VAR actually helped us win. I guess you only remember VAR when you make sure you lose. So yeah, Donk was the man of the match in that game. Konyaspor have offered £20,000 for Mirza Cihan, potentially 70k, and that's been accepted on my behalf. Although this dude seems alright, and I guess 70k wouldn't be too bad, but I'd have liked to have negotiated a little bit more. But I guess that's not my decision to make, so moving swiftly on. Okay, little injury update. So Falcao should be back in about a week, so we've got a good start to the season. We haven't even had our star striker. Emre Akbaba's still a long way away. Ömer Bayram's going to be out for a few more weeks, but Emre Tashdemir got a goal against Trabzon, so our third choice left back at the start of the game has had a good start to the season. And speaking of defenders, looks like we are about to sign one. We've got Roman Hubnik, 35-year-old, so definitely a short-term signing, but 35-year-old from Victoria Pilsen takes about half of our transfer budget away and gives us another option at centre-back, as we don't have much backup after Donk, Markal and Luyendama. Okay, let's make sure he learns the language. And I think, yeah, we've still got one under the foreign limit because we loaned out Nagatomo and Belhanda earlier in the season. And let's welcome Hubnik. So let's see, he can play both fullback positions as well, which is a nice bonus. Good at heading, international experience, very physical and fit. Not very good at technique, but that's not too bad. That should be just enough for us. And we're heading to the Champions League group stage draw. Süleyman Lush has joined Tuzlaspor now on loan. Cool. Offers coming in for Mirza Cihan from Kasımpaşa, Rizespor, and Alanyaspor, all for about 63k. They've all been accepted on my behalf. There's not much I could do about that. Oh, Babel left out for Holland. So call-ups: Feghouli for Algeria, Belhanda for Morocco, and Ozon Wafo for the Nigeria under-23s, who I'm managing on my other save, so I know all about that. Berk Balaban 5 to 7 weeks out with shin splints. Not going to lose too much sleep over that. Oh, nice. Looks like Başakşehir will be joining us in the group stage of the Champions League. I can't remember the last time there were two Turkish teams who made it. Cool. And we've just got a cool 13 mil for qualifying for the group stage. Awesome. Offer Marcao a new contract. Okay. I guess he is pretty damn good in this game. Batuhan Shen for the loan list. I mean, he's not that great anyway. Same for Celil Yüksel. Recall from loan Nagatomo for Trabzonspor. I'm allowed to do that? Oh, okay. I guess with Ömer Bayram's injury, it might benefit us to do that. Offers for Mariano, Lokomotiv Moscow, Young Boys, and Vitesse. None of them anywhere near what I'm wanting, really. All non-negotiable as well. Well, fine. Guess he stays. It's funny, we kind of loaned out Nagatomo for a little bit, and one of the few games he played for Trabzonspor ended up being against us. So we kind of just strengthened our opponent for a match against us and not much else. Anyway, more call-ups. Turkey under-21s. Yunus Akgün, Florian Andone for Romania, Jimmy Durmaz for Sweden, Emre Tashdemir for Turkey, Eren Can and Emir Can for the under-19s. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Champions League draw. Let's just get the top seeds over with. Okay, so Real Madrid and Chelsea, Ajax and Zenit, that's already looking like a group I want to be in. Bayern, Benfica, Juve, Tottenham, Barca, Dortmund, Liverpool, Shakhtar, PSG, Napoli, Man City and Atletico. Group C looks okay. Group B is definitely one I want so far. F might not be so bad. H might be bearable. Okay, we didn't get Group A, which is good. We didn't get Group B either. Didn't get Group C. D's gonna be very tough. Oh man. So we're in a group with Juventus, Tottenham and Dinamo Zagreb. So I'm anticipating a fight for a Europa League spot, but you never know. Başakşehir got a tougher group than us though. They got Barca, Dortmund and Inter, which is pretty much the same as the group in real life, except it was I think, was it Slavia Prague or Sparta? I can't remember which Prague team it was. That was in that group in real life. Liverpool get a pretty easy group as you would expect. Yeah. So it's not the worst group we could have possibly got, but it's going to be very, very tough. to qualify from that. Schedules changed. Okay, so Dinamo Zagreb is going to be the last game of this episode at home, so that's going to be a very critical match if we want to qualify for the Europa League. I mean, as soon as we took Nagatomo back, we're getting tons of more offers. Non-negotiable ones again from Lokomotiv Moscow, AZ and Club Brugge. All of them below his value, of course. Scouting, you've got 405k. Okay, let's see how much they want for this guy, Kostas Dimitriou. Can't afford. Scout. Can't afford. Scout. Can't afford. Scout. When does the transfer window close? Okay, Monday the 2nd. So we've got a little bit of time to potentially get someone else in. Zaragoza loan offer for Mariano. Let's try and bump them up to 50% because he's an important player. Okay, never mind. Algarafa. Nowhere near enough. Nagatomo. Press conference for the Champions League draw, sure. And too early. Stockpiling players. What? I've signed one player. Giving these players a good opportunity. Do you think it's possible for a Turkish team to win the Champions League? Or wouldn't that be just incredible? I'm only concerned about whether we can win it. A tough draw. Sure. Başakşehir, how do you rate their chances? Their draw is very tough. Okay, 275k for Kostas Dimitriou. He's not that great now. He could potentially be very good in the future. And I'm aware we're over the foreign limit, which is not good. But four of those players are on loan, and I don't think there's any chance of us signing them permanently. So it would be good to maybe get one or two players for the future. So let's make that offer for Dimitriou. And he wants to be loaned out anyway. He doesn't want too much money, so we'll do that. Okay, never mind. Nope. Beşiktaş getting a win there against Ankaragücü, but they're still behind us. Gökay Güney, I remember him doing well in training. It's a good sign. And Chanel on the lower end of the spectrum. Okay. Play for set pieces because we're good at them. Sure, we've got quite a few good aerial players. Well, I've seen United take a bit of a battering at Liverpool. It's not what you want to see. Yeah, definitely not what you want to see. More call-ups: Lemina for Gabon, Luyendama for DR Congo, and Seri for Ivory Coast. So you have the rest of the Super League teams get on. Kasim Pasha held by Antalya. Handa played well for Brighton even though they lost to Arsenal. Or a quiet game. That's what they've said. Başakşehir won against Kayserispor and Gençlerbirliği beat Gaziantep FK. And Göztepe beating Fenerbahçe 5-3 at their home. Ex-Galatasaray players on both sides of the score sheet, Rodriguez and Eren Derdiok. Nice. So if we win, we'll go to at least second, depending on Sivasspor's result. Transfer deadline. Yeah, let's talk to the media. Let's be like Harry Redknapp with his window down. Mariano. Have to make it a good proposal if they want us to sell. I think it's the fairest way to put it. I got the he sold achievement. I guess one of those players that was accepted for me has gone. More offers coming in for Mariano from Standard, Genk, and our Champions League opponents, Dinamo. And I don't think I'm going to be accepting any of those. Super League registration, so Nagatomo, Linez and Emre Akbaba are currently unregistered. Guess we can get one of them. Yeah, we brought Nagatomo back into the team. And Mirza Cihan is confirmed to sign for Konyaspor. So we get 70k from that, 14k, massive addition to our budget. But also we've made a signing, and we're getting Kostas Dimitriou from Basel for 300k, and that'll be one for the future. Signing a Greek player for a Turkish team could be considered controversial, but we're going to roll with it anyway. So Trabzonspor loan offer for Mariano. I don't want to be paying for his wages. I guess they're a bit bitter about the whole Nagatomo thing. Okay. Vanspor offer for Jalil. Let's get that up to 50%. Nope. Spal have offered 3.2 million for Nagatomo. It's a decent offer, but it's not enough, and you're not letting me negotiate it, so reject. Bandurmaspor want Jalil. They want him for absolutely nothing. So let's try and rinse them. Nope. Sivasspor wants Selçuk İnan on loan. That's a weird one. 34-year-old. If they pay half his wages, I'll allow it. Nope. Okay. İnegölspor want Jalil. İnegölspor. Yep. Tuzlaspor. It's going to be the same. And Karşıyaka. Ooh, 100% of his wages. See, that's the kind of offers I want. You can have him. Lovely. Hopefully Jalil develops a bit while he's there. And there is our new signing, Kostas Dimitriou. Okay, our fans don't particularly like that. I think that's more to do with his ability rather than the point I mentioned earlier. But let's send him on a language course. And give him and Nagatomo some squad numbers. He'll be number 33. Don't think he'll be playing much this season, but yeah, okay, so 2-star current, 2.5-star potential. Committed player, strong, leader. Kind of weird how we can randomly play right wing. But needs better concentration, I guess. And it looks like we're already accepting loan offers for him. Grasshoppers, Lausanne, and Auror from Switzerland. So we basically bought him from Basel just to loan him out, pretty much. More loan offers coming in for Jalil. Abe Spar, that's going to be turned down. Pendik Spar. No. Tarsus Idman Yurdu, I believe that is. Nope. Alanya Spor offer for Ahmet Çalık on loan. Half his wages, yeah. Nope. And Ergene Velimeşespor want Jalil as well. I mean, I've got an offer for 100%, so I really should be asking for that. But Sergio Kenan could be leaving. Can we expect movement on this front? If there's sufficient and appropriate interest, and perhaps there'll be some movement. Let's not be around the bush. Selçuk's getting a bit old, so if someone gives us a decent offer for him, we'll take it. And Jalil will now join Karşıyaka on loan for the season. Okay, we'll get some match reports on him as well. Given that Ahmet Çalık looks unlikely to be registered in the squad, surely I'm looking to move him on. He's still got a little bit in him. None of these options are... I've not got the time to discuss these sort of issues today. None of those answers were good, to be honest. Do you plan to loan Orgun Çalışkan'a, or will he remain at the club? I mean, sure. Why not? Okay, under 19s played against Kasım Pasha. Let's have a look at the highlights. Ilyas with a free kick for us, but he puts that one wide. Ilyas to Melih. Now Cenk. Long ball over the top looking for Yunus. Good touch and a good finish by Yunus Akgün. In comes the cross. Cenk picks it up at the back post. Plays it back to Orgun. Low cross is cleared as far as Cenk, but Cenk's shot is blocked. Now, here's Yunus. Plays it back to Hayrettin, and he sends Eren Can for on goal. Chance now maybe for Eren Can. Good save by Mehmet. Free kick. Ferhan swings it in. Eren Can with a header just over the bar. Işık Khan to Mete. To Ferhan. Ferhan shoots, but that's just wide. Melih goes back to Cenk. Cenk with a long ball over the top finds Yunus. Yunus for on goal, and Yunus with a finish to get his second and make it 2-0 with just over 10 to go. Melih now with a corner. It finds Eren Can unmarked, and that's a terrific volley into the top corner to make it 3 and round off a comfortable victory. Good stuff. Okay, the board are kinda happy. Satisfied, we'll take it. No notable criticisms, we'll take it. Okay, will the deadline day affect any planned activity at Galatasaray? We'll be just fine. Nice. Looks like Mustafa Kapı is progressing kind of alright. We'll take that. And we'll finally get underway with our first match of the day. Actually, maybe not quite yet. Let's go through the scout reports and all these players that we probably can't afford. These are all like agents chucking players at us, aren't they? Okay, Ahmet Çalık making it quite clear that he wants to leave. Okay, so Sivasspor managed to beat Denizlispor 2-0. Konya beat Alanya as well. So that means we'd have to win by what? Have to win by at least 3 goals to go top in today's match. The way we've been playing, it's possible. I know we've only won both of our league games by 1 goal, but the performances have certainly merited a bit more of that. Trabzonspor recovered from losing to us by beating Rizespor 2-0 away. Let's go with Erkan Ferin. So 2 changes from the team that did manage to beat Trabzonspor. It's going to be a debut at the back for Roman Hubnik. He'll start right in the middle, and Nagatomo, who's now back from his very short loan spell Aktrabzon will start left wing back instead of Emre Tashdemir. And Malatyaspor have got Farnol in goal, Chebake, Robin Yalçın, Mustafa and Sakib at the back, Aqua and Guilherme holding, Bifuma and Fofana on the wings with Barluli behind Beretta up front. Isn't Beretta a gun? I guess it has multiple meanings. Ex-Galatasaray man Ufuk Ceylan is on the bench along with Mina, Murat, Gökhan, Chalali, Hadebe, Donald, Bura, Eren and Özer. Okay, 2 wins out of 2. Let's make it a third, especially at home. Should be looking to take this one. Be nice to have won all of our matches before Falcao comes back. Then the squad will get even better, hopefully. Hubnik there getting his first touch. Not exactly a great pass, but we'll let him off. It's the first minute. Okay, Mariano now with a free kick. It's Marcao at the back post, but he gets underneath it and heads it well over the bar. Now Guilherme with a free kick for Malatya. Luyendama heads it away. It's as far as Fofana, but his shot is blocked by Nzonzi and will be a corner. Nzonzi, of course, in real life has been pretty much shunned from the team and is probably going to be leaving us in January. Guilherme's corner headed away by Nzonzi. Barluli with a loose ball. Guilherme's cross. And Done heads it away. Is Aqua. Back to Chebake, but that's it. Let's go a little bit more direct then. Now free kick for Mariano. And it's Babel with the header and it creeps in off the post. Ryan Babel with his first goal for Galatasaray. After missing a penalty in our first league match of the season, he makes up for it by giving us the lead after 21 minutes. Staking his claim for who's going to keep their spot in the team when Falcao comes back. Mariano, however, has taken a knock, so it might be wise to take him off. We do have Şener Özbayraklı we can bring on for him, who I believe will be making his debut. Anyway, let's make that change. Yellow card there for Sakib, but it's Malatya now with a free kick. Guilherme takes, and saved by Muslera. Guilherme, who got a last minute equaliser against Galatasaray in real life, and a last minute winner in my PES Become a Legend save against my Ankara Gücü team, so I'm very wary of this guy. Anyway, here we have it. It's Şener with the cross, and Done heads it down. Babel with a terrific half volley, smashes it past the goalkeeper to get his second, and he's looking like a man on form at the moment. And we're 2-0 up, and now I'm a little bit more at ease. Now Emre Mor with a free kick. Luyendama with a header from virtually in front of the goal somehow puts that one over. We're playing well. Nagatomo marks his first match back with a yellow card. Now we've got a throw, Luyendama to Babel. Interesting how he's taking it. Emre gives it away straight to Sakib, and Fofana has got great pace and he's got a chance, but it's a poor effort and it's well wide. 3 minutes of added time in the first half. And that'll do it. 2-0 at the break. Ryan Babel has them both. Although he didn't like the half-time team talk. That's fine, as long as he keeps scoring, we're good. So one more goal and we'll go top of the table with this win. Nagatomo unfortunately times that tackle well, being on a yellow cardinal. I'm not sure if this is a chance here, but okay, and Zondi's whacked that clear. Now Guilherme with a free kick for them again. Muslera makes a catch. I don't believe that was the highlight, since it wasn't really a shot. So we'll carry on. Muslera with a drop kick, and Babel challenges, but Sakib wins the header. Here's Guilherme. Back to Sakib. Mustafa with a long ball. Luyendama's header away, and Zondi now to Babel. Plays it forward looking for Andone, but it's a poor pass, and Chabake cuts it out. And now Bifuma over the top finds Baluli with a great chance and a goal for Malatyaspor. Although the flag appeared to be up for Faraz Baluli, VAR is looking at it, and actually the goal will be disallowed. So we get away with that. Guilherme now with a free kick, and it's gone past everyone and it's gone in. But wait, is VAR going to intervene again? The referee's checking for a foul, and there is a foul given. Bifuma with a foul, I think, on Muslera, and Malatyaspor have had 2 goals disallowed in 2 minutes, and we've got away with one there. A lot of yellow cards flying around as well, and this has been an active start to the second half. Chebake and Markau have got themselves in the book. As Emre Mor puts that free kick wide. Crazy stuff is happening at the moment. Fanol now with a goal kick. Markau's header was given that straight to Bifuma though, and he finds Baluli. Don't know which defender that was, but he was sleeping, and Baluli hits the inside of a post, and Chener chooses to clear it for a corner. Very complacent start to the second half by us. Malatyaspor very unlucky not to have scored. Lemina heads away Guilherme's corner. Here is Fofana to Mustafa, Beretta, and now Aqua. Back to Sakib, that's that. Another Malatya free kick. We're giving away too many of these. Guilherme will take. Luyendama heads it away. It's come out to Robin Yalchin. Back to Aqua. His cross is blocked, and we might be able to break here through Emre Mor. And he finds Andone. Andone not too much support. He holds it up. The ball finds Chener on the far side. Chener goes for goal, and it's a debut goal for our backup right back, Chener Özbayraklı, who makes it 3-0. Hasn't scored for Galatasaray in real life. Don't think he's even had a shot for Galatasaray in real life. That's a very welcome goal, and that should seal the 3 points as Murat replaces Fofana for Malatya. Now Babel with a free kick. He's on a hat trick. Fanol makes the catch. Sakib's throw. Here is Baluli. Back to Sakib. It's a rubbish pass, and Andone's cut it out for us. Good tackle though to win it back by Aqua. Sakib plays it back to the goalkeeper Fanol. His long ball, header away by Hubnik. Be good if we could get a clean sheet on his debut today. Lemina switches it to Shener on the right, and Shener switches it across to Nagatomo. And back to Shener, the fullbacks just playing 1-2s here. Shener's crossover is blocked and Malatya may be able to break through Murat. Plays a lovely ball down the line. It's a chance here for Bifuma, but he's well shut down by Shener and Luyendama. Not a great clearance though, and here's Sakib. His cross is blocked, and Emre can lead a break for us. And Murat puts in the tackle, and we'll have a throw-in instead. Sakib now with a throw to Murat, and back to Sakib. Long ball finds Beretta. Now Baluli is being allowed to run forward, and Baluli has a chance. He's held it up well, plays it back to Bifuma, but Muslera makes the save at the near post, and we get away with that one a little bit. I have to say 3-0 is a harsh scoreline on Malatya. We deserve to be winning, but I don't think by that much. As Lemina gets himself in the book. Gökhan now comes on for Guilherme. I'm glad he's off the pitch. Luyendama's throw. He gets it back from Babel. Good pass to Emre. Back to Luyendama. He goes back to Muslera. Now Luyendama plays the ball down the right, but Sakib easily heads it away. Gets it back from Murat. Here's Bifuma. Plays it to Baluli, and he's found Beretta. Beretta shoots, but it's blocked by Marcao. Hopefully that's the extent of that highlight. Maybe not, as Gökhan plays a great ball over the top to find Beretta, but Muslera makes a save. Luyendama clears as we get away with that again. Mina now coming on for Robin Yalchin. Muslera to take a free kick for us, short to Luyendama. Down the line for Shener. Shener over the top, but Mustafa heads it away. Malatya keep cutting these balls out. Sakib back to Mustafa. Over the top, but Luyendama heads it down for Nzonzi and gets it back. Another long ball by Luyendama. Mustafa once again wins the header, and now Sakib can bring it forward for Malatyaspor. Here's Bifuma to Baluli. So good switch, but Nagatomo heads it away, and now here's Lemina. Holds it up and plays a poor back pass, and it's put Beretta through on goal, and Giacomo Beretta with the finish to pull one back for Malatya, his first goal for them apparently. And it's really poor by Mario Lemina. He has that mistake in him in real life, I have to say, even though generally he's quite good. And yeah, not so good for us. And Malatya, we need to be careful not to concede another one here. Good tackle by Luyendama on Bifuma. Here's Shener. Back to Luyendama. He almost loses out to Bifuma, but then loses it anyway with a bad pass. And Murat can bring it forward. Bifuma now to Sakib, who has space to cross. To Baluli in the middle. The shot is easy for Muslera. Muslera sends it long, but Mustafa gets ahead of Babel, sends it long for Beretta, who I thought was offside. His shot saved by Muslera, and in fact the flag does eventually go up. Yellow card for Luyendama. We've got 4 players booked now, but I think we should be able to close this one out now. Gökhan, however, with a free kick. Sakib with a header. An incredible save by Muslera, but I think the flag may have been up, as I'm assuming that's why Muslera is taking a free kick. Now Emre plays it over the top, and now Babel with a late chance for a hat-trick. But he gets the finish all wrong, and looks like he'll have to settle for 2. So, a game of 2 halves pretty much, but luckily we had the more clinical finishes, and we're going to end up winning this one. Not going top of the league, but it's a long season. We've won all 3 games. You can't ask for too much more than that. Maybe one last chance to whip it in for Andone from this free kick. When the goalkeeper's actually had to tip that over the bar. And maybe we'll have a chance for a corner. Nope. No time to take it. So we win this one 3-1. 2 for Babel, 1 for Chenet on his debut. And Beretta with a consolation goal for Malatya, who deserved probably a bit better from this game, to be honest. Players seem to have taken that win a bit weirdly. But the winning start to the season continues. However, Mariano out for 2 to 3 weeks with pulled hamstring, which is not good news. As we don't have Linez registered, so we don't really have... I guess Chanel could play at right back, given that he knows how to score goals apparently. Let's praise Babel's performance. Quiet transfer window. Yeah, sure. Yep, Babel doing a good job so far. Transfer deadline pass. I guess this is the last time to register players. No need to change anyone. Were you ever tempted to get 1 or 2 more in before the deadline? I didn't really try and sign anyone else, did I? Was that a deal you really wanted to do, or was it taken out of your hands? I mean, it was taken out of my hands. Yeah. I hope the board aren't going to be too mad at me for that. Oh, angry is a bit of a harsh word. Nice. And Dimitri will be joining Grasshoppers on loan. They're paying all of his wages, so that's nice. Marcao signs a new contract. More offers for Mariano. Just a little bit more. Come on, Amiens. No. Paris FC wants Selçuk, but they don't want to pay anything for him. Don't see how that benefits me at all. Reims want Mariano on loan. They don't want to pay anything. Well, they wanted to pay a monthly fee, but Okay, Champions League registration. This is always complicated due to all the homegrown rules. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anyone notable that's out. So Donk won't be in it, Ömer Bayram won't be in it, Linez won't be in it. Other than that, there's not that many big names. Nagatomo's not even in it. Yeah, these rules are tough. Donk's not happy about being left out of the Champions League squad. Let's talk about it, buddy. Okay. I mean, we've got 3 better centre-backs than you, and we have limits. Okay, Babel made it into the team of the week in a very Göztepe and Başakşehir dominated side. Ahmet Çağ looks mad because we didn't loan him out. Right move hasn't materialized yet. Okay. Dealing with a bunch of drama queens. And Falcao is coming back from his injury. That's awesome news. Okay, Belhanda played well for Morocco. Let's see how internationals got on. So Feghouli played well. Algeria beat Bolivia, got an assist. Dimitriou didn't play that well. Greece under 21s lost to France. Mariano is considering his future at the club. Fantastic. Okay, fine. If he wants to leave at the end of his contract, sure. Do you share the fears of your fans that Mariano may depart on a free transfer at the end of his contract? He's considering it, that's all I can say. Might as well just drum up the market for him and see if anyone wants to take him. Okay, anything particularly interesting here? Not really. Gökay doing sick in training again. Donk, who's mad, has let his training performance drop. Oh, Turkey got a nice win. Oh, it was against Andorra. Okay, not that surprising. Oh, good game for Lemina as Gabon smacked Tunisia. And he's got a goal and an assist. Looking forward to seeing that form when he comes back. Okay, who else played? Okay, no one else knew actually. Nice. Feel sorry for my scout. I'm sending them to look at players who I'm not even going to buy because I can't afford them. Oh. Ding ding ding. 57k, Ivan Martin from Villarreal. Two and a half star current, 3-star potential. It's definitely worth a look. $110k, huh? Really not sure actually. I have a feeling this guy's too good to be true. Maybe he's not that good. Now we're gonna turn this one down. I don't know. A lot of people would probably question that, but it's just a little gut feeling. Available first team players. Anyone who's not fit, I guess. Let's see. Good game for Dimitriou for Greece. And 2 goals for Andone as Romania beat Malta. Pretty close game, 3-2. You'd expect Romania to be putting a few goals past Malta. Oh, Mariano's already almost back. He may not even miss a game. Omer Bayram's not too far away from coming back as well. Ferhan Evren. Let's praise his training. Fegouli's doing well as a right winger, although we don't even have a right winger in the squad. So. Marcao has become influential, and Omer Bayram is not as influential. And Seri's played 5 minutes against Germany. More cup games? Sure. Goal for Jalil against Serik Belediyespor, that's good. Oh, and Falcao's injured again. This is typical of his career. So 8 days to 2 weeks with a gashed upper leg. At least it's not too bad. But let's watch our under-19s against Körfez Belediyespor. Now Selçuk will take the free kick, and it's hit the post. And that was almost us taking the lead. Adem to Şener. Şener's cross is Linez at the back post with a header, and he puts it in to give us the lead. Now Ali Kemal with a free kick. Nurettin's header off the bar for Körfez. Cross from Şener, misses everyone. Linez at the back post. Linez whips it back in there. Şener on a volley, and damn, he's on some serious goal scoring form at the moment. What a strike by Şener. Ahmed goes long, finds Falcao. Falcao looks for Adem and finds him. Adem tucks it away to make it 3-0. Now Falcao, who's already picked up the injury at this point, loses it to Mujahid. And Gökay with a poor touch, and he's lost out to Sabri, but the shot is blocked by Gökay. Sabri, a name much more famous around Galatasaray parts. Selçuk's free kick is blocked, it falls to Falcao, and Falcao gets a goal to make it 4-0. Adem with a long ball over the top for Yunus. Yunus bears down on goal. Yunus puts it in to make it 5 with 10 minutes to go. Alright, well, basically a run out for a lot of first team players, and they definitely did themselves some good there. Turkey beating Andorra 4-1. Conceding Moldova 4-1. Focus play down the right, sure. Okay, I guess Donk and Linez haven't sure being transfer listed because they probably want to leave. Okay, so basically one player change from the team that beat Malatyaspor to face Kayserispor. Mariano isn't quite back from his injury, so Nagatomo will move over to right wing back, and Emre Tashdemir, who scored against Trabzonspor, will get the start at left wing back. And for Kayserispor, they've got Lung in goal, Lopez, Poulan, Abdenur and Attila at the back, Mensah and Rienstra holding, Pedro Henrique and Ntep on the wings, with Adrian playing behind Emmanuel Adebayor up front. Yeah, that's a player who's haunted me for a long time. On the bench, a couple of ex-Galatasaray players. Ismail Chiper, who I believe is actually on loan from us, yes. He's on the bench along with JJ, Zia, another ex-Galatasaray man in Umut Bulut, Bilal, Petsos, Ömer Samil, or Shamil I think, Emir Han and Levent. Okay, let's see what we can do. See if we can keep up our 100% record. Away games are always tough in this league, but we should be able to win this one. It's not a good pass at all by Nagatomo. But well played by Marcao. Not much to talk about in this game so far. One shot each after 20 minutes. We are dominating the possession, but we're not doing much with it. So Kayserispor throw now. Lopez to Adrian. Back to Lopez. Does well. Good skill by Lopez, but his cross is blocked. And now here's Lemina who brings it forward for us, and this could be a good chance to break. Lemina down the left. But he gets the better eventually off of Bernard. Plays it to Emre Tashdemir. Here's Emre Mor. Sets up Nzonzi on the edge of the box, but his shot is blocked. Abdinur clears, and maybe Kayserispor can break with Ntep. And he gets the better of Hubnik. And here's Adebayor. Good tackle by Luyendama. It will be a corner for Kayserispor. Chance for Ntep. Header away by Nzonzi as far as Pedro Henrique, and his shot is tipped by Muslera and it somehow creeps its way in. But wait, VAR might save us again. There may have been a potential offside and we've got it our way again. VAR has saved us from 3 goals in just less than 1.5 games. And Tep's free kick short to Pedro Henrique, who hits it over. Man, breathe. It's been a poor first half performance from us. And Tep with a corner. Adebayor with a flick. And Done manages to head it behind for another corner. And Tep will take. It's gone over everyone's head. Poulin has it on the other side, but Marcao with a tackle. Poulin's now been booked. Now we've got a throw. Nagatomo to Nzonzi. And it's a poor pass back to Nagatomo, and then Tep leads the counter-attack for Kayserispor. He's looking very dangerous. Nagatomo's tackle, but it falls straight to the feet of Adebayor, who gives Kayserispor the lead. Oh, it's not good by Nagatomo at all. Unfamiliar with right wing back. And yeah, it's not been good. Hubnik's having a pretty poor game, so we'll bring on Ryan Donk. Try and save a little bit of face. Kayserispor will have one last chance before that happens though. Or maybe we'll have it. And Nzonzi with a clearance has found Babel. Now it's Andone. Luyendama first time out to Nagatomo. Nagatomo battles with Attila Turan, who wins it and plays it over the top, and Adebayor has got the better of our defence again, but this time Muslera saves and will be a corner. Damn it, Adebayor. Why do you always have to be there? Right, and Tep now with a corner. Donk, who's just come on, heads it away. And that should be half time. And we're 1-0 down for the first time in a competitive game in this series. Or were Akasawa, I think maybe Akasawa were beating us in the Super Cup. But first time in the league anyway. And it's been a really poor performance, and although the goal was pretty unfortunate, can't say Kayserispor weren't the better team in the first half. That's a foul by Emre Tashdemir on Lopez. That's a good position for Kayserispor from the right. Okay, but fortunately it leads to nothing. Okay, now we've got a throw. Emre Tashdemir to take. Pedro Henrique heads it away. Back to Emre Tashdemir. And that's a rubbish pass straight to Adrian. Some really, really bad passing by us today. Pedro Henrique to Bernard. Lopez now. Plenty of space for him on the right. Back to Pedro Henrique. And that's Mensah to Attila Turan. Gets past his man, here's in Tep. Back to Attila Turan. And he shoots from a tight angle. Muslera saves. And Adebayor is there again with a rebound. And Kayserispor are 2-0 up. And it's Adebayor who just never seems to go away. Always scores against Galatasaray. It's like a law. And now we've got a mountain to climb. Nagatomo's throw. Another rubbish pass by Nzonzi, and Kayserispor can clear. Emre Tashdemir picks it up. Plays it to Marcao. Luyendama over the top. Abdennour heads it away. It's come to Babel. Down the line, Nagatomo brings it forward. Nagatomo back to Babel. His shot's blocked, it falls to Nzonzi, but that's a wild shot. Nowhere near going in. Yellow card now for Attila Turan. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats, you can see why we're losing. 9 shots to our 3, 7 of their shots on target, none of ours. It's really a ridiculous performance, really. Emre Mor with a corner for us. Free header for Andone, but he's put it wide. And that was a good chance to get back in it. Emre Mor with a free kick now. And a header by Luyendama, I think, saved by Lung. And it'll be a corner. First shot on target after 75 minutes. Can't expect to win when you're playing like that. Emre Mor with a corner. And just misses everyone. No one bothered to attack it. It goes out for a goal kick. Yellow card for Lopez. Andone now with a free kick. He sends one in. Marcao's shot comes off his teammate Emre Mor and out for a goal kick. That about sums up our day. And yeah, looks like that's going to be it. Emmanuel Adebayor is going to be the first cause of defeat for us this season. Oh man, the sooner that guy retires, the better. As Poulan comes pretty close with a header there. Muslera with a save, but the referee is just going to call it there. 2 goals by a man of the match, Adebayor. Nagatomo with the ignominy of being the worst player of the game after his poor pass led to Adebayor's first goal. And yeah, Kayserispor, you have to say, deserved to win, and there goes any chance of us starting the season unbeaten. We could potentially go down to 5th, depending on other results. Turkey manager Şenol Güneş was there, looking at the Emres, Tashdemir and more. Ronald Koeman was also watching Ryan Babel. Gökay doing well in training. Okan Koçuk not doing well in training. Backup goalkeepers always tend to do badly in training. Emre Mor is not happy that Hasan Şaş isn't answering the press conference questions. Interesting. Okay, so I guess hopefully that's going to be a one-off performance and we can step it up for Dinamo Zagreb, because that's a really important game in terms of our hopes of staying in Europe. I think Belhanda's been playing well, so let's give him some praise. Gazişehir have beaten Konyaspor. Başakşehir go top after beating Göztepe away. And Trabzon have beaten Sivasspor 3-0. Man United not doing too well either, drawing 1-1 with Norwich. Okay, let's watch Galatasaray under-19 take on Antalyaspor. Here's Eren Can, plays a ball, lovely ball to find Melih on the wing. Melih's cross, Yunus with a flick on, and that gives us the lead. Now here's Orgun in the box, finds Yunus from some distance, gets into the box, it's a good run, and it's a lovely finish into the far corner. Yunus has certainly been performing well for the youngsters. Melih now with a corner, falls kindly for Eren Can, who side foots it in to make it 3. He hasn't done too bad for himself either. Bunyamin scores a penalty for Antalya to bring them back to 3-1. Now Gürcan with a free kick. Emre Furkan's header, Emircan can't keep it out, and it's pulled back to 3-2 now. Melih's throw gets it back from Ilyas, and the cross is headed away by Çağran, and the ball falls to Yunus in the box after a scramble, and he completes his hat-trick to make it 4-2. Gürcan now with a corner for Antalya. Batuhan's header, and the ball unfortunately ricochets off of is that Orgun Çalışan? Yeah, it's 4-3 now. Hayrettin to Melih. Melih plays it across to Yunus, and Yunus gets his 4th to make it 5-3. I thought he may have been offside, but not given. So yeah, a great attacking performance. Not so great in the defensive department, but great game for Yunus, scoring 4 goals. See Denizlispor beating Gençler Birliği with a 95th minute winner. 2 red cards as Malatyaspor draws with Rizespor. Mustafa Kapur has been playing pretty well. And Mariano is back from his injury. A welcome return. Alanyaspor coming back from behind to beat Kasımpaşa with 2 late goals. And Beşiktaş winning at Antalyaspor. So we stay in second for now. 1 point behind Başakşehir. Dani Olmo's definitely a name I'm familiar with. He's been linked with United a couple of times. Nice. A few people scoring goals. Ali Yavuz, Recep, Bilhan Jalil. Mariano's wanted by Al Hilal. There's no way he's leaving. Luyendama changing to a no-nonsense centre-back, sure. And Zonzi to a deep-lying playmaker. And we'll go back to playing set pieces. More offers for Mariano. They all come in threes, don't they? So we've got Ghent, Utrecht and Midtjylland. Non-negotiables, no. He's worth more to us than a couple of mil, guys. Come on. Linez has twisted his knee. I mean, he's not registered for anything anyway. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Okay, no one we can afford in that group. Fenerbahce winning 2-0 against Ankaragücü. Kind of half want Ankaragücü to do well considering they're my PES team. Atalay had a good game. Nice. Olimpiyuk doing well. Emre Taşdemir doing well. Ömer Bayram is now back from his injury. Don't know if he'll be good enough to make this match. Let's watch our under-19s take on Dinamo Zagreb. Here's Adel Sprecher with a long ball, finding what's probably his brother Mattia, but the shot well tipped over by Emir Can. Offside anyway. Eren Can finds Irfan. Irfan's cross, not the best header away by Pavlicic. Eren Can sets up Ferhan. That's a wild effort. Irfan to Melih. Melih's cross. Eren Can heads that well wide. Not many chances happening in this game. Notable ones anyway. Cenk's ball finds Melih with some space on the left. Melih's cross. Eren Can's header is just over the bar. Dujmovic with the long ball finds Matthias Sprecher. Cross finds Fucek with the header and it just clips the top of the bar and goes over. Now Ferhan with a free kick. Header by Orgun at the back post. Just goes right across the goal. Hayrettin's long ball. It's missed everyone. A great chance for Nurullah. And he's hit the top of a crossbar. Probably should have given us the lead there. Now Erencan back to Hayrettin. Ferhan to Erencan. Nurullah. Erencan's shot is blocked. And that's it. 0-0 draw at home. Hoping for a slightly better result for the first team. So, and yeah, we're one of the first teams on, so let's get straight into the game. So Mariano is in for Nagatomo, and that's the only change we're going to be making for this one. And Dinamo Zagreb have got Livakovic in goal, Teofil Kafarin, Dominovic, Herek and Grubrisic at the back, Moro holding, Olmo and Meyer in the middle, Cholaric and Ivanusec on the wings with Tomicek up front, Marjanovic, Chemrechniak, Swart, Vodopliak, Dolencic, Kvitkovic and Kralinovic on the bench. Okay, let's hope we get our Champions League campaign off to the ideal start, because Juventus and Tottenham games are not going to be fun. And that's not the best way we could have kicked off. Even Luyendama can probably agree with that. Okay, Livakovic with the goal kick for Dinamo Zagreb. Mariano wins the header. Dominovic plays it long. Luyendama's header down to Lemina. Now Mariano. Tackled by Grubisic, but he'll hold on to the ball, but not for too long as Grubisic completes the tackle. However, Mariano chases that one down and wins it back. And Zonzi with the switch to Emre Tashdemir. He brings it forward. Plays a cross in. Babel's header, but he can't keep it on target. Mariano with a free kick, whips it in. Markal's header just over the bar. We do pretty well from crosses. Grubisic has got himself booked for Dinamo. I don't mind too much if we draw against this team away, but I really want to beat them at home. Muslera plays out short to Hubnik, who plays a lovely ball out wide to Mariano, who can take that in his stride. He plays it back to Nzonzi. Good switch to Emre Tashdemir. Goes for an early cross. Grubisic's header away. It falls to Mariano, who fancies an effort but goes well wide of a goal. Teofil Kafarin with a throw. Here is Herek. Gets it back. Long ball. Luyendama though heads it away. Babel to Emre Mor. Now Lemina. Emre Tashdemir. Can he get a cross in from the left? He's played it back to Lemina. And Zonzi takes a touch and shoots, but that's blocked. Emre Mor gets it back from Lemina. Plays it out wide, but Teofil Kafarin gets there before Emre Tashdemir, who will take the throw. Here's Andone. Cross blocked by Teofil Kafarin, and we'll have a corner. Chance for Emre Mor to deliver. And it's cleared away by Maya as far as Mariano. Not sure what that highlight was then. Should have stopped before the throw-in was taken. Okay, we move on. At least we've had all the shots in the game. That's a positive. And it looks like we may head to half time at 0-0. Okay, 1 minute added on in the first half. And yeah, not a very exciting half. We've had the better of it, but we're not winning, and that's really what's important here. I'm not too happy with that performance. We can play a lot better than this. Like, this is the one game in this group that we have to win. It's a bit annoying that it came first, but we got a free kick, and it's Mariano who's going to take it, but that's going to come off a wall. Babel's managed to get the better there of Dominovic, and this could be a good chance. Last ditch tackle by Grubisic, and Mariano's cross is blocked. We've got a corner now. Emre Mor. Header away by Tomicek. Headed on by Maya and then Ivanusek. This could be a chance for Zagreb to counter with Olmo. He's fine Cholaric. Shot from distance is blocked by Emre Tashdemir. And he blocks the cross from Teofil Catherine as well. And that was Zagreb's first shot of the game, and it was comfortably blocked. So I think we can live with that. Well, on the defensive end we can live with it. On the attacking end we should be doing better. Swart is now on for Cholaric. Yellow card now for Teofil Catherine. Time running out for a goal here, just 20 minutes. Maya's been booked. Mariano will take the free kick from the left. He plays it short to Emre Mor. And was that a long shot? I think it was, and it's gone just wide, although I think the keeper wasn't too worried about it. Now Maya with a free kick for Zagreb. He's played it low to Moro. Back out to Maya. Cross is blocked. Lemina now to Babel. Back to Mariano. He sends it long. And Teofil Catherine has fouled Andone. He's already on a yellow card, and it looks like that's going to be his second. Dinamo Zagreb will play the last 13 minutes with 10 men. And let's see if we can take advantage of that. Komechniak instantly comes on for Ivanusek, as Zagreb immediately respond to going down to 10. Mariano is looking tired, of course, he's just come back. Guess Chanel is the guy to bring on. We know he has a goal in him. And let's try and push forward. Come on, guys. Against 10 men, let's at least have a good chance. Vodopiak is on for Tomicek. Zagreb's defense, though, seems to be holding firm. Three minutes added on. Nah, we haven't got it in us. Unless from this corner. Emre Mor. What can he do? Header away by Vodopiak. Luyendama. Emre Mor. Cross is blocked, but he was offside. I thought so. And this game is going to end 0-0. A missed opportunity to beat Dinamo Zagreb. This is going to be our easiest group game. It's going to get tougher from here. It went down to 10 men and we still couldn't do anything. Grubisic gets the Man of the Match award. Ivanusek being their worst player. 20 shots to 1 and we couldn't get the win. We'll just have to beat them away from home. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Gala Glory. It started on a great note. We beat Yeni Malatyaspor 3-1. Got away with some VAR calls. We also got away with one against Kayserispor, but Emmanuel Adebayor still sunk us with 2 goals to give us our first defeat of the season. And then we got a poor draw against Dinamo Zagreb in the Champions League to start off that campaign. So yeah, in the next episode we've got 3 more league games which we should be looking to win all of them. We've got Göztepe, Ankaragucü and Antalyaspor, so hopefully we can win those games. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.